Hello. Oh, let me fix that. Okay. I think I got everyone on here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started. Get these cards to shuffle correctly. Welcome in for those of y'all who are just getting in. Hey, Shay. We're going to go ahead and get started on the read. The mini reads. Spaces are still available. I think I have like 7 left. Or something around there. Also, if you want to come back, like if your mini read is later and you want to come back, I have Aries, Leo, Sag, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn reads are up now. So I'm doing it by element, but each element or each sign will have their own little blip, but that's up. Okay. So I think I'm gonna do it like that, Shay. That was a good idea. Because I was trying to think like how the hell I could do it. So I'm gonna do it like that for now. We'll see how that works out. Everybody, each sign got like 10 minutes, which wasn't that different than the individuals, but then that way everybody can be in one little spot. Okay, let's see. So Madi. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Is Madi going to be able to get that move going with the circumstances that need to be set in line for it to happen? Madi, so far I'm getting a yes. I feel like there's going to be some sort of shift in your financial situation with the King of Pentacles here. There's something showing with more, like there's more stability. And I feel like it's something that you can do on your own. I also feel like there isn't going to be much of a challenge here. Although I know you have been trying to get this new position, this new job. Let me see. No, I got it. All right, there's an impatience here, of course. You got 11 of gaining that more support. So it's just talking about how you feel. What's the moon in the reverse, though? Death card. Yes. Okay. So things are about to change. Things are about to change. I know you have this impatience, of course, because you've been waiting a while, but you have the moon card in the reverse. You have the death card here. This is there's some sort of exposure that or something is going to come to light. You're going to have something come to light to where it's going to do a whole ass transformation to be able to give you the thing that you need. Will they be able to move? Will they be able to move? Oh, shit. Will they be able to move? Come on, damn it. Here we go. Swords. Why? Fortune. What is the Seven of Wands and what's that Queen of Cups? I see luck changing in your favor. Is your, well, you can't talk too much. Why does it seem like your sister-in-law is a little bit of a pain in the butt? Is your sister-in-law a pain in the butt? I feel like, I don't know. For some reason is mentioning her being like the problem, like her it's her sometimes being a problem. Like she's I don't know. Okay, okay. I just feel like maybe she kind of pushes your brother because I feel like there's like a push, like she makes him very restless. There may be, and you know what? I know it's like not really talking. Well, it is kind of talking about it because if you guys are trying to find a place together, then there may be some things that you may need to put your foot down, and you may need to have your brother put his foot down in relating with her. Okay. Aside all of that, I do feel like your luck is going to change when it comes to opportunities coming your way. Okay. The only thing that I got here is just being patient. Don't allow her to kind of, because I want to say bully. I don't know why, but I want to say don't allow her to bully y'all. Because I feel like she may do like a lot of pushing. Your brother needs to say something to her. I'll say it like that. Tell her to shut her mouth, shut her trap. Things will get done when they get done. Oh, yeah, 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 I remember that. Yeah, okay, okay. Mm-hmm. And so you all kind of live together, huh? Mm. Luck will change though for you. All right. We're going to go on to Shay's first question. How does the Sagittarius feel? We've been in no contact. Okay. The first Sag that we've been talking about this whole entire time. How does that one feel since they've been in no contact? You're welcome, Marty. Oh, let me fix my timer. How does he feel since he's been in no contact with Shay? Regretful. Regretting missing your light. He misses your light. Seeing just how much you are like he feels like you're very independent, you don't need him. Hey Dove. He feels like you're very independent, you don't need him. He feels at a loss, regretting, he feels guilty too. But that you have this way about you that it doesn't matter, you'll just keep going. Hey Irene. What do you feel? Six of Wands, Emperor in the reverse. How do you Emperor in the reverse? Seven of Pentacles. He feels like he knows that you waited and finally you just let him go. That you just weren't going to do it anymore. He does pay, he like I don't know if he can follow, if he follows you anywhere or if he can get information about you or whatever, but I do feel like there's some sort of attention that he's paying towards you. Now, this attention could just be that he's thinking about you a lot, and so like that's just where his energy is going, but I do feel like he puts a lot of attention towards you. He also feels like you gave up on trying to build anything with him too. Emperor in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles, like you just threw your hands up and you were just like, I give up. The two of you not communicating, he feels like it's a never ending thing that he hates. He feels like he gets like a lot of anxiety from it. I feel like he's had trouble sleeping. He does want the two of y'all to communicate again. He doesn't want you guys to be in no contact. You have that Ten of Swords up there, so he wants that to like the no contact to be put to an end, because he wants to be back into your life with that Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Anything else? Six of Swords and the Hierophant. Eventually, I feel like he'll move on from it, because it does show that he can't commit, and he knows that you've moved on from it because he can't commit. He has a hard time with commitment. So he's being a little turd. Okay, let's look at this other one. Give me a second. I'm gonna go see your other one. Okay. I don't know if this person truly wants a relationship with me. Jaquan. Jaquan, what do you want with Shay? What do you want with Shay? He feels like something is missing in his life. I don't know if he has suffered a loss previously. Like, what is this? Yeah. He doesn't feel, okay, this is interesting. He doesn't feel complete right now. And I don't know if previously he had like a very serious relationship, and so it just kind of feels like he wants to spend his life or his time with someone that he cares about, because when I asked what he feels like he's missing, he's giving me the Queen of Cups, and I feel like this is somebody, like a woman that he loves. Not saying someone else, but more so of like there's a hole that needs to be filled. You have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is reflecting like wanting you to be a part of his life, like wanting to spend time with you. What else do you want with her? The Empress. What's the Four of Pentacles? He wants to hold back on sex because he wants to see. Now, this don't mean that once y'all spend time together, he ain't gonna do it. But in his mind, what he's saying is, I feel like we should hold back, even though I want to, because number one, I respect her. I see her as the Empress. Number two, I want to see what actually happens between the two of us. With that Hanged Man, he's like more so in observation mode to kind of see where things will go. Yeah, the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Why are the Two of Pentacles in the reverse? I swear, every time. Okay, so hold on. Okay, relationship. Sum all of this up. I'm getting you fragmenting me right now. Sum all of this shit up. Is there something in his life that might be okay? Hold on. I don't think it's chaos. I think he has a hard time with juggling two things at once. Why do I feel like he has a problem with juggling like a relationship and other things? This gives the vibe. I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can because I can feel the feeling, but I'm having a hard time putting it into words because it's like a bunch of little messages. I have the vibe of like sometimes I can get too much into my head and be a little bit distant, and things can be off balanced, but I want her to stick around. I don't want things to end. Something about learning boundaries and wanting to do something different this time around. I almost feel like this is in relation to something that he fucked up in the past. So it might have been something in relation to like not being able to balance work life, whatever you do, relationship, I don't know, but it's something in relation to not being able to balance things out in the past and feeling like I don't want to do that again. All right, so what do you want from Shay? Do you want a relationship with her? Let's do the ultimate. Chariot. Why the King of Cups in reverse? Swords. Okay, it is. It is. You know what it is? It's when he wants time away. He needs distance. I mean, he's a sad. So you need that time to yourself, but then you also want to keep things going. So for him, when I'm asking if he wants a relationship, he's like, yes, but I also want downtime too. So, which I think you'll be fine with that as long as he speaks up about it. And maybe he didn't do that before. Maybe he needed time in his relationships before, and that's how they got fucked up. Because I have King of Cups in the reverse and I have the Four of Swords, but I also have the Chariot. I feel like, yes, when I'm asking him, do you want a relationship? This is what he gave me. Chariot. Progressing quickly into something. But also I want my downtime too. I want to be able to decompress and not feel like he's going to have those moments where he wants to be detached because he needs to recalibrate. He needs to refresh. Okay. And it's like I want a relationship, but I want you to also understand that sometimes I need distance. So I feel like he does. I don't feel like he doesn't. He actually feels much more open and actually more aware of the things that he does. So if that's what he been telling you, good, because that's what I got. But a much better, much more better energy than the other one. Yeah, Sagittarius, they want their space. They're very much like air signs. I like that. His energy was nice. All right. Leslie, what's going on? Moon cycle is opening for me now after the blood moon 9 portal. Okay. What new energy is opening up for Leslie? What's happening for her? How you doing, girl? All right, we got Ten of Swords here, and we got the Death card in the reverse. So that I love. So it's put a stop, or you've ended a cycle here of, I almost feel like complacency, where something isn't moving, where things aren't transforming. I feel like it's finally come to an end. So there's been some sort of new transformation. Let's see what is going on. What can she expect? Oh, let me start this. What can she expect from here on out? Possibly an overwhelming amount of attention. Oh, shit. Possibly an overwhelming amount of attention. I feel like there's some sort of attention that's coming your way that you might feel like, ooh, what the hell? But I do see you actually balancing this thing out, whatever it is. I don't know where this attention is coming from. It could be work related, it could be love, whatever it is. I just feel like there's like eyes on something that you're doing or saying or just breathing. But I feel like you're able to kind of balance that out. Now, also keep in mind with that Six of Wands, this is also like people admiring you too for something that you do. Or, I mean, like I said, just breathe it. Give me more. You got Seven of Cups here in the reverse. You also have Queen of Wands in the reverse. I also feel like if there's weird energy, like people who aren't authentic and you know it, I feel like you're able to like your intuition is very much on point to where you are catching that shit very quickly. You gain clarity on that. There may even be somebody around you now that previously maybe you didn't pick up on subtle little things and now you're picking up on the shit. Just if you feel like you see it, it ain't a joke. You seeing it. You seeing it so that way you can do something about it. You have Nine of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Fool card here. I feel also like there may be something in relation to, you know what? I feel like this has something to do with that attention. Don't second guess whatever this is that people are because I mean, it might be like you're getting like applause. It's something, but it's like don't second guess it. You might actually kind of be like, I don't know, but it I feel like it has something to do with just building that confidence. Continue to build up your confidence because when it comes in, you might be a little bit cautious of it, like, I don't really know. So, but like I said, you have people that are paying you attention. There's a lot of attention going towards you. All right, what else? All right, Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Wands. Why the Queen of Swords? Hey, Marsh. The eclipse might have, and shit, I mean, think about it. It's also going to be another eclipse coming right after this. There may be moments that you feel like you are missing someone. And it might kind of consume your thoughts. Maybe you're trying to like figure out stuff. You might be replaying something in your head again, but it just feels like that. Now, I'll say this, if it's not you, it's somebody else. I don't even know why it would even come up, but there's some sort of a feeling of like I miss somebody and that just kind of taking over the mind. The one thing that I can say is, although that is happening, I feel like what you don't see coming in is kind of like being hidden for now. You have something new, very exciting that is coming your way. Very, 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 very exciting. I don't know if that's wand action or not. Let me actually see if I can break that down. Ace of Wands, what is that? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, it's the eclipse. It's the eclipse, okay? Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Let's see, Ace of Swords. This feels like the excitement is kind of off of dealing with something from the past that you've kind of felt a little like you needed to be single, or like you needed to kind of just be to yourself because it weird people around you, just weird energy. And I just saw 555 on the timer. But I feel like the Ace of Wands is piggybacking off of this Ace of Swords, as well as the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles. There's somebody coming into your life, and I feel like whoever this is, they're very authentic, and you're able to be vulnerable with them. So I feel like a new character is coming. But I mean, you got good stuff. You had a mixed bag, good stuff, and then just stuff that you need to watch out for. Shit, I mean, you see, man, the eclipse got people nuts. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't blame you. Shit. I used to take like damn near 2-year stints just being to myself. I got a lot done when I did that. All right, Michelle R. You're welcome, Leslie. Switching it. All right. We're going to figure out if Michelle is making the right move, switching industries at work. We'll do 2 piles so that way it's easier for me to decipher. Okay, switching industries. Is it the right move? Okay. If she doesn't switch industries, what about that? Yes, it's the right move. I'm gonna tell you why. So, like, when I looked at if this is, you doing it, what leads up to that? What comes with that? I feel like, so you're in this current move of wanting to switch, and probably at some point you were trying to figure out, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna do that? Looking at all the options, right? But it's something that's calling to you to be active. Now, when looking at whatever it is that you're switching to, I do feel like this is something that is not just going to be some sort of temporary change and then you'll have to like fall back or you'll have to look for something else. I feel like whatever it is going to catapult you up to a higher level than whatever it is that you're doing right now. So let's just say, for example, you pivot and maybe you're not at like the highest level that you can be. I feel like you're able to move your way up and you're able to be seen. You're not going to be hermit mode. It's not going to be people don't know who Michelle is. And even if they know who you are right now, I feel like it's going to be on a higher level if you were to do that switch. Okay. Now, if you decided I'm not going to do the switch, I think it's funny when I ask this sometimes, because even though I'm not going to do it, it says you're gonna do it. It's funny. So like you have the 3 of Swords here and you have the 2 of Wands. There's, I don't know if you're feeling like possibly the industry that you're in is a lot of backstabbers, or it's like you feel like a blocked, or like something is standing in between you and whatever it is that you want to do. And so because of that, it's almost like you're feeling a loss. And this is if you stay, okay? So it's like I'm looking at different things that I want to do within my industry. I keep getting blocked. It feels like there's some sort of boundary that I can't cross. And you know what? I get a calling. There's a calling. My heart is telling me that I'm not happy here. And so I need to go to said calling, whatever it is that it's telling me to go towards. So basically, even if you didn't do it, you would still do it. You would just do it at a different time. It would just take you longer. I don't feel like I don't feel like you would stay in the industry regardless of if you decided no, I'm not going to do it. You would do it anyway. You would end up doing it anyway. But I do feel like you taking that switch is going to get you to whatever level it is that you've been wanting to get to. So, are you making the right move? In short, yes. All right. Let's go. Dawn, are you in here? You're welcome, Michelle. And I'm sorry I put 2 L's in there. It should have just been 1. All right. Let's see. Dawn, are you his superior? Or is this like someone in a different chain of yours? What is she going to do? Let's talk to this person. Equals. Okay. All right. So right off top, Spirit is saying y'all got a different opinion on certain situations. You also don't like each other. Already. 6 of Cups in the reverse. Definitely not a fondness on either side. You do have the Tower in the reverse, which is also basically saying exactly what you're saying about not starting a fire and burning the whole place down to the ground. So what does she need to do? Priestess. Huh. Why? I knew that card was going to come out. Why the High Priestess? Come on. Let's see, Emperor. So, should she wait to speak to him? Why the Magician in the reverse? Baby, your cards is saying you don't need to say nothing right now. You need to walk away from it. You right now, it's not gonna work. If you talk to him now, it's not gonna work, and you need to come back to it. You got High Priestess here with the 5 of Wands. Basically, be quiet to avoid drama. Also reflecting that I don't know if like he's creating chaos and that's why you're needing to speak to him about it, but it's also talking about like kind of I don't know if you can distance yourself away from the chaos that he is creating, but I mean, honestly, I almost got like take the high ground. And I know it's hard already because you're upset. But it's also saying that if you charge in with that Aries energy, what you're going to do is it's there's a you're not going to turn the tides in a way that you want it to be. I feel like if anything, it's going to make progress slower. Yeah. And that's what I thought. But it's saying you need a little bit more time until you can open up to him in a more calm way and less guarded. So what does she need to do that? Because it says right now, if you do it, it's not going to work and you have to come right back to it. So what can she do? Hmm. What does this mean? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You have to put an end to losing something. Are you losing progress? It's saying putting an end to something. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is like there will be an opportunity that is given to you for you to speak up or for you to talk about it. Not the elephant in the room. Judgment. You're going to get a chance. You're going to get an opportunity. Okay. How is she going to know? Because this just keeps telling me that there is a that like you got judgment here, which is basically saying that you get a second chance to communicate with him. How will she know when is the right time? Give me that. King of Wands in reverse. Star. What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you this. There's hope that you're able to change his mind. I mean, I'm seeing the outcome. I'm just trying to see how you get there. That's the part. I don't know how you get there. Hierophant in reverse. Is there I just keep hearing, is there someone else? Okay, so is there somebody else that can actually relay? I know you're saying you're the only one that reaches, that speaks up about certain things, but like, is there someone else that you can speak to that he will listen to? Because I'm getting something like being unconventional. Sweet. Healing. Empress. Okay. others. Somebody justice. Because he's immature as shit. Including. So that's going to be your best bet. Is it a woman? Is the other person a woman? Dawn, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's somebody that is, if they're not a woman, it's just somebody who is a little bit calmer. And someone who likes to keep the peace between people. I asked if you need to do it this week, though. Yeah. You can do it this week. Don't do it today. Can you do it tomorrow? I know it's getting to like the end. But this chariot is giving me a Wednesday. I just feel like however you're doing it, it's going to be unconventional. It's not going to be a normal thing. Tomorrow is the plan. Okay. So, I mean, do I think he's going to press back? Yes. Do I feel like you have any other option? No. I kind of feel like it is going to be a bit unconventional. Hopefully that doesn't mean that y'all are going to be yelling at each other. Just ultimately, do I feel like a perspective will be changed? I do. But I also feel like it's going to be a slow change. To be 100% honest with you. Because he's a little bit resistant. Mm-hmm. Dove. What woman? What woman? What you mean, Des? It has a description. It's exactly what you get on the description. Oh, the office lady. Okay. Girl. Okay, there she is. Man, you gonna have to pray for sanity. Go in calm. As calm as you can be. As calm as you can be. Oh, Lord. Okay. No, get your shit together, Dawn. There, I said it in Aries. Was that better? Instead of calm down? I will speak in Aries. Okay. We need money. Get your shit together. Don't be cussing nobody out or burning the building. Are you at work right now, Dawn? Oh my god. I just said better. See? I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. So stupid. I told you when I just think that everybody is slow at work, it used to make me feel better. And then I'd be like, that's why that they don't get it. It's because, oh, okay, good, 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 good. Yeah, that's annoying. It's very annoying. All right. Marsh in this UK Virgo. Let's see. What's the connection between the Virgo and Amber? Ooh, recover from meetings with him. That sucks. And y'all don't have no boss that y'all can go to like handle that? You and Amber, what's going on? Eight of Pentacles, Sun, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels light, open, kind of loose. Like I don't feel anything truly moving because you got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like it's not anything that he's building. Got you. I worked at a startup. Yeah. It is very hard. You have the Sun here. You have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Cups. I just feel like this is somebody that is kind of open. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups. What does that mean? Terrified. And then it stopped. Is this somebody from his past? King of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is somebody from the past. I also feel like this is somebody that maybe he's dealt with before. There's emotions that are there, but it's not anything, it's not deep. Like I feel like this is somebody he's not necessarily emotionally attached to. He's kind of over. He's over whatever it is from the past. Because what it's showing is the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Cups here. So I feel like they were a thing at one point. Also with this Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, and then the Chariot in the reverse. I feel like at one point they were something. And then it ended. But they've reconnected. Let me see. What are you going to do with her? Full card. I don't feel like, yeah, it's still not anything serious. It may be like a little fun thing. but I also feel like he doesn't want anything with problems, and he's not trying to build with her either. So that's what I got for that. All right, let me see. Plan on reaching out to March. You plan on reaching out to March. Are y'all still in here? Because it says 0 people are watching. And I'm reading from Marsh. He plan on reaching out. Let's see. Okay. I don't know why it dropped down to 0. It had people and then it just plummeted. It says, okay. He's holding back. Like he's intentionally ignoring right now. Are you going to reach out to her later? Shit. It shows him going back and forth. I don't know. Why are you not communicating? Why are you not communicating? Knight of Cups. 5 of Cups. For now, I feel like he's going to try to ignore you, but then I feel like he's going to miss you and then try to reunite with you. He's allowing like his like bad behavior or his bad attitude. The 4 of Pentacles, the devil here, he's allowing himself to be like, nope, I'm not going to do it because my pride is in the way. I'm gonna hold firm to what I'm doing right now with that Emperor that's there. And what he's doing is the 2 of Swords, ignoring. And then I feel like what's going to happen is over time, once he's in a more, I guess, balanced state of mind, then he's going to kind of teeter-totter back and forth between whether or not he should reach out. Ultimately, I do feel like he will reach out to you, but don't be surprised if it takes a little bit of time. You have Knight of Cups here, 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So I feel like there is a reunion of him trying to reach out afterwards, but he's being a butt on purpose. Like he's purposefully doing that. Anything else that she needs in regards to this? Yep, over time it shows him feeling like not wanting to wait anymore and wanting to be like feeling left out and not wanting to feel excluded from your life and what's going on. Yeah. When folks do shit like that, I either block them or I make it to where they can't see none of my shit. You not blocked, but you definitely not able to see what's going on in my life. After him not being able to be nosy, then he'll probably try to reach out so he can see what's going on. But yeah, he definitely immature. Like that repost, I even feel like the repost was for you to see so you could feel away. Because if he ain't never reposted and all of a sudden, because y'all got beef, he want to repost some shit. All right. Yep, make it to where he can't see your stuff no more. Then he'll wonder what's going on because you normally post. Speak his fucking nuts at work, and I'm meeting and trying to prepare for the trip to Japan to support a workshop. How will the workshop go regarding my support? Yeah, because people are weird. Well, people who that do that shit are weird. Workshop. I've done it plenty of times. How will it go? How will the workshop go? Why 7 of Cups? Hmm. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So first thing I'm getting is you feeling welcomed. You feel only pot. You're very welcome, Marsh. First thing I get is that you're gonna feel welcomed. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You got 9 of Wands in the reverse. I just keep hearing something to choose from. Something to choose from. I don't know what you would even need to choose from or I don't know. But I see like there's options laid out in front of you to choose something. I mean, I don't know. It's a workshop, so. How is it going to go regarding her support? It's like you trying to figure something out. I don't know. How is it going to go? Maybe? Oh, shit. Regarding her support. Why? Do you ever get nervous at these workshops? For some reason it says like you're gonna be kind of nervous. Do you feel like you're gonna be nervous? I have 4 swords here in the reverse, followed by the strength card. It's like a little bit of like I don't know, restlessness, a little bit of nerves. How will others view it? Okay. How will others view it? How will it be seen? Four of Wands in reverse. King of Cups. Why 4 of Wands in reverse? King of Swords. What's the King of Cups? Try not to be short. I don't know how you would, I don't know. Something about you being short. When I'm asking how people, oh, maybe it's you looking at different option of techniques. I don't know. But it's like something like having to pick for some, but when I'm asking for like how others view it, I'm seeing it as like they can tell it's a little shaky. Well, I don't know if I want to say shaky, but they can tell like they can tell. Queen of Swords here with the Four of Wands. Um, that's why I was saying don't be short. Like when you speak, try not to be like too short. Otherwise, I feel like they enjoy it. Like there's either enjoyment or they feel satisfied with whatever it is, um, with your teamwork and how you're presenting. Give me more on this. The sun. Okay. What is that? Okay, so I feel like there's definitely an opportunity for success. There is something here that it's saying like you're getting a second chance to do if I don't know if you've ever I don't know if you've ever even done this before, but it's like you're getting a second chance based off of something that you feel like didn't go well. I don't know. The Magician in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. To me, this is almost like feeling like you didn't have the tools that you needed in order to appeal to others, or you didn't have the teamwork because somebody was weird. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But I have Judgment here, like you're getting a second opportunity to. It's almost like a second opportunity to right a wrong. I don't know. You get an opportunity. It keeps talking about that. Second opportunity to shine. Who are you going with? Are you going with S? I hope not. It's like a second, okay, you know what it is? It's a second opportunity to outshine someone. Not with S. Okay. Good. Mm. Okay. What is that in relation to? Three of Cups. I don't know. Whatever this is, like I said, it could be just like not seeing eye to eye with a coworker, not like not wanting to be with somebody that's manipulated you. It could be any of those things. The one thing that I can truly say is ultimately I do feel like it'll go well. It's like you're getting an opportunity to do something again. Whatever said thing is, but I do feel like you're going to be celebrating. So shit, it could even be that you get another chance to go somewhere and his ass ain't there. So you get to actually show like show your talents without somebody else trying to step into the mix. Anything else? What does she need to know about it? Seven of Pentacles. Chariot. Temperance. Try not to allow the I get to connect with people. Oh. Maybe that's it. Try not to allow try not to let what's going on at work make you feel overwhelmed. I do feel like, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, you are making progress. However, I do also see that the energy around you may feel a bit chaotic and overwhelming to the point to where, I mean, it's not your normal balanced feeling. It just it feels like you could possibly get a little pissy because because of the shit that's going on because you're trying to work on something. But ultimately the main things that I got is it's going to be taken well. I feel like just make sure that you try not to be too nervous, like work on that. And then I don't know. Try not to let the work thing, like, don't let it overwhelm you because it's definitely showing that it could possibly overwhelm you. But I feel like overall it's going to go well. I have no idea what that one thing is about. Like reuniting, but I mean like you said, it could very well be just connecting with the people outside, like getting a second chance to do that versus being with people that you don't fucking like. So you might be getting that chance, and that's like one of the positives out of it. That may actually make it feel better or easier to like do work sometimes when you're with people that you like. All right, let's see. Oh shit, how did I not see Dez's? Dez, are you still here? I didn't even see this come up. Okay. Shut up. I just read your stuff. Hmm. Shut up. That's crazy. But just FYI, for anybody who's ever interested in those email ones, those are like, you know, doing that whenever you just want something quick. Because when I get those, I can do them real quick. And then I send a picture of the cards that I pulled, kind of let you know what's going on, straight to the point. And you know, this is when you don't want to wait for a mini read, or you don't want to do a 2 question and have to wait for that one. So, all right, let's see. What guidance do I need to fully release this past connection, heal, and prepare for what's coming? All right. What guidance does she need? Your answer, okay, your calling, the thing that you feel led to, is going to actually make you feel more whole. Not saying that you're not whole now, but I feel like whatever this thing is, you know, that you're being led to do, it is going to help as well with this past connection, getting over that past connection. All right. I feel like something inside of you is going to awaken. And keep in mind that this shit ain't linear and you cannot do it quickly. It's going to take a time, you know. But you know, other things help us with moving on from the past and healing. But something in relation to your calling, what it is that you feel like you're led to do. Five of Wands, the Empress. How is that going to help her fully release the connection? Nine of Pentacles. Investing in yourself. Baby, healing don't give a shit. Okay? You could think that you was good for 5 years and that shit popped back up. Because it's never really the connection. It's you and how you deal with things and how you process things. And a lot of that shit go back way even further than the fucking connection. I feel like you building on yourself and continuing to do that. And that's why I say it is going to take some time. Because, I mean, you young. So, over time, and really time don't fucking exist. So, the more that you are, you know, getting over the hurdles, the challenges that are in your life, because you're going to have other shit that comes up and you got to deal with that. I feel like the more that you are building you as you, the higher and higher you get in relation to your energetic vibration, your frequency. You won't even be able to, like, past shit is not going to be able to stand because you are building yourself. And that's really something that you got to hone in on is, who is Des? What does Des want? How is Des, what makes Des happy? And because I feel like you need to rest too. You got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here, Eight of Wands in the reverse. And it's so funny because you literally just said something about trying to schedule shit and go. This basically says there are points where you cannot go. You gonna have to sit your ass down and let go of some responsibility. So since you like scheduling stuff, schedule in some time to not do anything. You're gonna have to schedule in some time. If you do you I already knew. I'm like, she gonna die. Do you do like shadow work exercises, Des? Do you do anything like that? What is that? High Priestess. Oh, Spirit is calling you out too. There's something in relation to your gift, and not just like your gift as far as like what you're trying to aim towards. Therapy. Okay. You should look into shadow work on the spiritual side, because Spirit is calling you out. So also on top of that, it is letting you know that I feel like Spirit's been sending messages and shit to you, and maybe you ain't been paying attention to them, because it's like big dog want to talk to you, but it's saying that you're not tapping in. And if you're like, I am tapping in, you're not tapping in enough. Oh man. It's you needing to grow that that spirit, your intuitive muscle, your spiritual muscle, in order for you to really get that emotional fulfillment. And most of this is just like trusting in yourself, listening to yourself, knowing that even if you trust in yourself and something happens outside of your control, that you trust yourself enough to be okay and pick yourself back up. They're still growing. They're still growing. About it. The World card. Also, another part of your healing to fully release the past, I feel like, so check it. You're going to do healing on your own, right? But you're never going to fully be healed. Well, I mean, I feel like we're always working towards it. You don't ever stop, right? But you're also like going to go to another level when it comes to being in another relationship. And I feel like that part is not going to be there until you're actually in one, which I feel like is coming your way. And it's going to be somebody very different than what you are used to. That relationship is actually going to help tremendously as well with the healing. Oh, that's why. Well, there you go. You gonna tell them that you ain't want to see the spirits, and now you wondering why they yelling at you in the chat. Oh shit. You oh, she said, I told him I did not want to see spirits. And they said, oh, okay. Well, what you want me to do then? You know what? But anyway, hold on before I get on to that. So then you also, like I said, there's another relationship that is coming your way. I do feel like this is going to be supportive. It is going to be something very different. I really don't even think this person is your type. Like, I don't even, it's gonna be something way different. Now, it's not saying that they're gonna be ugly or nothing like that, but it's like, I just feel like this person is someone, I don't know, they just different. And it's going to allow you to be able to grow in that as well. I wish I could find, they're just gonna be different, babe. They're gonna show you something different. Like I said, they ain't gonna be ugly because now it's talking about very attractive. Y'all are both very attracted to each other. Y'all already know what this wand action is. But like that's for example, if you like, I'm gonna do like the most easiest thing that I can possibly do right now. If you like dark skinned dudes, but this light skinned dude come up and you like, but I don't really like dark skinned dudes. I mean, I don't really like light skinned dudes. But then he show you something completely different. Okay, now you like the light skinned dude, even though he not your type. That's the easiest. That's the most surface level that I can give you right now. It can go further down the rabbit hole. Like if you don't like nerds, but he a nerd, and then you fall in love with his little nerdy ass, then it's like boom, there it is. But I do feel like y'all will be attracted to each other. So I just feel like this person is different, and different sometimes is what we need, especially if we got these relationship wounds. um you know what, okay. So then maybe he not a nerd. About, and all I like is nerds. Oh shoot. Oh man. I feel like this. I feel like that, like you said, a lot of the spiritual growth is you gotta self teach, but then it's also like but it's also like, you know what I want you to do with the healing? And especially because you a Virgo and I know you like breaking stuff down. Um, so one thing that I will do for my own shadow work and how I actually kind of teach shadow work. Once again, very high level information of what I'm giving. Uh Go down the rabbit hole of why you react to certain things. Now, I'm sure therapy probably tried to do that, probably did that or whatever. But continue to go down the rabbit hole of why do I do this? Why do I react like this? And be very honest with yourself when doing it. And a lot of fucking times, and I hate to say it because therapy always talks about it, it does lead you back to your parents or a parent or a time when you were little that something happened and it made you feel that certain way. And then you can trace it all the way back to how you respond to certain things because you never truly healed that one thing that happened a long time ago. And it just snowballs into more trauma and us being attracted to that in some way, shape, or form. I guess because it's more comfortable to us because we understand what's about to come. But just go down the rabbit hole. Don't go crazy because you can go crazy if you don't do it right. But just go down the rabbit hole of why you respond in certain ways without putting blame on the other party, if that makes sense. I mean, there's more to it, but and also don't shy away from your gifts because that too can make it much harder for you to completely, well, we don't ever completely, but for you to be able to release fully. Y'all don't be scared of your gifts. We all have a gift. All of us are intuitive. Really, all of us are psychic. It depends on how much you're dampening that gift. Hmm. You are right, Des. You are so much more better off than you give yourself credit. I will say that. I sometimes when I read for you, I be like, that girl is fine though. That girl is fine. She just need to stop being so hard on herself. That was a collective message. That was the collective. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let me see. I think I only have like um a few more spots left. Welcome. Please take it easy on yourself. I feel like you be running yourself into the ground and then you be like, all right, how can I heal more and faster? And I'd be like, Des, you really doing much better than you think. Shit, much better than you think, girl. Sometimes also you need a break from the healing too. Okay? Exactly. It is tiring. It so is. You got to give yourself a break sometimes. I swear to you. And you know what? Another thing too, Des, if you're not like ready to see them, talk to them. They can hear you. They know they waiting for you. talk to them and just say, I'm not ready for that. And ask them how to help you. Ask them how to guide you. Tell them I help me. Because they waiting to help. They waiting for you to listen. I promise you that. I don't know what I said today, but they knocked some cards off the damn desk. I still ain't picked this shit up. But they knocked them cards all the way off. I don't even know. I don't know what I said. I said something. You know what? I don't even. It's in the. Is it pinned? It should it shit. I don't think it's pinned, is it? I don't think I pinned it, did I? I don't think I pinned it. The link is in the description box, my cloudy Virgo, but you can go to miatarot.com. It's the same one. And then it's the last, it is the, if you go into the shop, it's the last option. And it says mini live YouTube reads or some shit like that. I can't remember. And Virgos, y'all are gonna go through it right now until the South Node is no longer in your sign, and it's gonna push for y'all to open up and use your gifts because the North Node is Pisces and it wants you to step into that. So y'all gonna have to do it, or it's gonna be real hard. It's gonna suck. I really need to I need to start looking at astrology shit. No, it'll be for this one. If you want to do today's, then if you go on there, you can do today's. I have 5 more spots available, but I usually shut it down after like an hour and 30 minutes. We're at an hour and 27 minutes. So I can just go in there right now once you're in there. That's like Aries right now. Aries is going through identity crisis. Not a problem. Yeah, Aries is going through identity crisis. All these signs in our, or all these planets in our sign is forcing the maturity. Forcing us to grow up in certain areas of our life. You know, sometimes I wish I had Virgo in my sign. I mean, in my chart. So that way I could be like a little bit more organized. I got Dawn. Yeah, it affects you too, Irene. It's going to affect your first house because we have all those damn planets in the damn in damn Aries. Ugh. That's one thing I want to do is get stronger in my predictive astrology. I would love to be able to do that. So that way I can predict what's coming. Alex said at the beginning of this he had to go to therapy, so he was gonna miss it. Alex been working. I think he's been working his ass off, actually. An unhealthy amount. I feel like an unhealthy amount. Okay. Yes, Irene. That's exactly what it feels like, a midlife crisis. That's exactly it. That's the best way that I've heard it described. And you know what? I had seen, because do y'all use the pattern app? I had seen it on my pattern app because it's okay. It's okay. Don't feel forced. You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. Okay. It is not a problem. Oh, yeah. I swear. No one told me 40s was going to be like this. No one. They didn't tell me shit. I just realized, where the hell is Green Eyed Devil? Okay, give me something good about Dawn that she needs to know about love. There's something coming in for you when it comes to love that is going to make you feel a bit nervous, but at the same time, well, I feel like you're going to feel nervous because it's coming quickly. Like, this wasn't planned, it wasn't anticipated, and but you don't want to miss out on it, whatever this is. So I mean, you mixed emotions, a little bit mixed emotions, but I do feel like there is an opportunity coming in. Give me more about this, please. I really wish that my cards would shuffle. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't know what this is, Dawn. Something's moving fast. Something's moving fast. You have Chariot here. Like I said, okay, that makes sense as to why you feel a little bit stressed about it, because it is moving fast. Give me more on how she's gonna feel about it. Emperor in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Don't be. What? So the universe is trying to give you something good. You, because you like you gonna try to control it. You're gonna try to control it because you don't want to do something that you'll regret because it feels too good. Girl, what the fuck is this? Emperor in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Like, you want to control it because it feels too good. It makes you feel too good. What's the Wheel of Fortune when it comes to love? Oh, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I would agree. I would agree so bad. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. So when I asked what is it that, that the tide is finally turning for you, it's restoring your loss in hope. I'm telling you, this, whatever this is, it feels too good. Give me more on the love. Love stuff. What else does she need to know? Oh. It's a new chapter or something different. You have the world card here. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Stuff, please. Good stuff, please. Who is this? Oh, God. There's someone who comes back around to you because they feel like they need to come out of this quiet period. They're feeling like they lost something. They see you very like in this independent energy. And I feel like the way that you kind of look at it, I don't feel like you're jumping straight into it. I feel like there's more caution than this. I feel like this is somebody else's energy. But you're more like observing this person and trying to decide what you want to do with them. Give me good stuff about love. Good stuff about love, please. Yeah, Pentacles. There's someone who wants to transform the relationship. They want to work on it, but I feel like there's more action than words. What is that? Someone who is currently in an energy of being confused and overwhelmed is shown the light. Moon card in the reverse, the Six of Swords. It wasn't that I wasn't happy about the too good to be true. I think I was looking at your actions actually, Dawn. Because I was just, watching your actions. More so than theirs. It was the one that got me here was the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. It's like kind of like an abuse of power. And like stopping something because I don't know. Yeah, it's the wall. That's why I was looking. Like just kind of hoping like that if this is somebody that's new that you don't like start stop because of the wall while they're just like living life. I don't know. But that's probably the face that you saw was like shit. I hope if that is like something that isn't too good to be true and it really is that good that you don't fuck it up. That's all. That's what I was thinking. All right, last little bit. Ace of Cups, Temperance. Mm. Once you remove the block from, you know, uh stuff from the past. I feel like love for you goes much smoother, but there has to be that remove because I have two of swords here and I have the 5 of cups in the reverse, which is reflecting like there is a block, you're in an impasse of letting go of things from the past. And the fact that the universe wants to bring it, but it has to be, it's in divine timing. I feel like love is wants to pour into you. No, no, no. 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 The other person that I saw, because I saw two energies, the other person that I saw about the feeling sad and blah, 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 you know who that is. You know what that is. Okay, hold on. You're welcome. Are you gonna wait, my cloud? Oh no, you did. Hold on. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Hold on. Hey, how are you, Dominique? Go to miatarot.com, or there's a link in the description box. You can just click on that and it'll take you to it'll take you there. Dove, did I see you on there again? Am I tripping? I'm not. Okay. Okay, here we go. How does my child really feel about me? All right. How do you feel about her? You're welcome, Dawn. He need to hurry up. Nah, all in due time, Dawn. It happens when it's supposed to happen. All right. Why the Empress in reverse? He feels like you were somebody that was pretty important to him. And I say was, not because not because you're not, but it's kind of like I don't know if at one point you guys were in a relationship. Are y'all currently still together? Because I feel like you aren't. He has very fond, like when he thinks about you, he thinks about you very fondly. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of warm, okay. There's a lot of warm feelings that he has for you. Ten of Cups was the very first card that came up. Like I said, the relationship was something that was really important to him at one time. You have the 6 of Cups here. Once again, he feels very strongly connected to you. He feels like he feels happy when he thinks about you. It's not ugly, anything like that. But there is a bond. He still feels a very deep bond towards you, almost on a soulmate type of level. Double in the reverse. Page of Wands. Would you say that you guys are better co-parenters than together? He feels like even though it didn't go to maybe possibly where he hoped or where you hoped, that it's less toxic. Like it's not, there's no like yucky energy towards you or your connection. I don't know why I got we're better like this. I don't know. Okay, give me a second. Give me more. What do you feel about her? Okay. Okay. When y'all balance out, he's gonna want more. You got Two of Pentacles here. You got the Four of Cups in the reverse. So when y'all are really on a good, like good level, he's gonna want more. He may already start. He may already be starting to kind of feel that way, of like the desire for more. Now I don't know if he's gonna act upon it. Well, I mean, it's possible that it'll pop up, but I do feel like the good little flow that y'all got, because remember he he still feels happy feelings. He still feels happiness. I don't know if he shows it, but he does. King of Pentacles. There's regret that's here. He has some regret as far as things that have happened between the two of you. He feels like, I just heard I owe her. He feels like he owes you. Like he needs to give a lot. He feels like he needs to do that. He's still attracted to you. You got Knight of Wands here. There's still an attraction. What else do you feel? Yeah. Let me tell you. Air signs, man. You literally have to be psychic in order for you to know how they feel. Crazy. Moon card. Nine of Cups in the reverse. About what? Why? He feels like he's not enough. That he'll definitely probably never ever tell you. But I have the Moon card here and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It's like feeling like you deserve more. Also understanding why you guys are not together. Six of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Like why you're not, why that boundary is there, why you guys aren't the way that maybe he possibly would have wanted to be. So like there's regret, there's a little bit of guilt, there's that feeling of like you deserve better. I know why she moved on, because he feels like you moved on. Anything else? He feels like you're very independent. Like you, I'm not going to say like you don't need him, but like you're very independent. You got it taken care of. That's too many cards. Take one more. I feel like he considers, yeah, I feel like he considers spinning the block. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the World card in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse. Like there's points in time where he wants to actually tell you that he feels like you guys have, I mean, he feels like you guys have unfinished business. I don't feel like the feeling between the two of you have ever quite, like, he's never quite let it go. Hmm. Yeah. He does question it. He does feel like if he were to say something to you, that it would kind of like mess things up. So he keeps it to himself. But I do feel like he questions things sometimes, especially when y'all are on in a good place. Then he does question it. But that's what I got. See, it wasn't bad. That was actually pretty good. Oops, I forgot to put the damn thing up. Oh well. Mm-hmm. He does too. But I would agree, he is scaring the shit out of himself. See, I told you it wasn't bad at all. You were very welcome. All right. Dove. What is good coming that my guides want me to know within the next 4 weeks? Okay. What's the good stuff for Dove coming in the next 4 weeks? Pentacles. Something gets made right. I feel like somebody gets put out, like out in the cold, or somebody has to eliminate their, like, I feel like somebody's ego gets shut down. Whoever it is, this is good for you because it reflects that it's the right thing. Like, justice is restored. So something will be happening here shortly for you. What else? You have the 10 of Pentacles here. You have the 5 of Cups. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay. There. What's the 5 of Cups in the reverse? Oh. You're getting relief. There's some relief that's coming in that gets taken off of you. And it restores you. It allows you to be able to do other shit, basically. But I feel like this is something that sticks around, whatever this is. 5 of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Wands in the reverse. There is something that is relieving whatever the fuck you're going through right now. Okay. This 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What is that? It's saying good stuff, but it's something that you get to miss out on. So maybe it's something that you get to miss out on via, i.e., you don't have to do all that shit. And so somebody gives somebody else something. Hey, Alex. And so now, oh, it shouldn't have deleted messages. And so now you get to, you're not having to do it. Somebody else is doing it. So it's almost like that relaxation or just chilling gets restored. You get to like be reserved again. All right, Alex. Like, I feel like relief is coming in for you. What else in the next four weeks? Star card. The Emperor. What is this Emperor? The World card in the reverse. Something you want gets to come back to you. You have unfinished business with said thing, whether it be a person or a situation. But whatever it is, you really want it. You've been wanting it, and it comes charging in. It brings its ass right back around. You got that World card that's there in the reverse. Anything else? Next 4 weeks, anything else? Seven of Pentacles. My Priestess. I feel like things get quiet again for you. And I know that's what you want, but you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of things that get, cut out, that get cleared out. And so now you're back to, having your time of quiet and just working and not all this craziness. I just feel like it's going to take a little bit of time, but you'll get relief. You'll get to miss out on an opportunity, but it's going to be probably the best for you. I can't remember what I said initially. Somebody gets like justice is served in relation to something. Is it? Oh, it fucking sucks, dude. Mm-mm-mm. You are very welcome. All right, y'all. I'm going to go and I am going to eat. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.